It has been a very long time since I've walked through here. I'm here today at Universal Orlando Resort. I actually haven't been back over here since Halloween Horror Nights. The last time I recorded a video over here was actually the first night of Halloween Horror Nights. I did come back to Halloween Horror Nights many times after that. I just never recorded. I will talk about that a little bit later, but today I'm excited to be back here at Universal. We're gonna go here to Universal Studios and then Islands of Adventure. And we're gonna walk around, explore all of the holiday things that they have offering during the day here at Universal, and just have a fun time in both parks today because I haven't been here for a very long time. It's kind of hard to imagine, but Christmas is already 2 weeks away. It doesn't feel like it here in Florida. Right now it's about 85 degrees. It feels like summer day. So without all the Christmas decorations up, without the songs playing, you would never even know it's Christmas. Hollywood area here definitely has a lot of Christmas decorations up on all the buildings. They've got little Santa hats on all of the lampposts. Really should be seen at nighttime to really get the full experience of all the Christmas decorations though. But check out these crowds so far. There's really not a whole lot of people here at Universal. As soon as I walked in, I checked the waits and they're honestly not too bad. Today's a Sunday, so pretty good crowd levels. So going back to what I said a little while ago about I didn't record all the times that I was here at Halloween Horror Nights. I found Halloween Horror Nights was very difficult to record because when I'm here, I'm basically just in line for the houses the whole time. And then when I'm not, I'm walking through the scare zones. And sometimes when I was walking through the scare zones, like the scare actors weren't even there. They were like on break. I found that to be happening a lot of times during this Halloween Horror Nights season. And if they are there, then it's basically just gonna be a video of me recording scare zones and telling you what I thought about the haunted houses. Since you're not allowed to, you know, record in any of the houses, and you weren't allowed to record at the show, the Halloween show. I forgot what it was called right now, but it's a really good show that I saw multiple times. You weren't allowed to record in there. Plus on top of that, this year Halloween Horror Nights was insanely packed every single night. I'm not kidding when I tell you guys this, that it took me about an hour and a half to get from the parking gate to into Universal every single time I was here for Halloween Horror Nights. About an hour and a half every single time. Plus, each house every day was about 50 minutes minimum. 50 minutes minimum for each house. But it was way more packed than it was in 2019. But I still have fun here at Halloween Horror Nights. I just didn't really record my experiences. Got a mama duck with her little baby ducks. Okay, down here in Springfield, it does feel a little bit more crowded. It's kind of a bottleneck, a lot of crowds over here right now. I do like all of the Christmas decorations over here in Diagon Alley. It's really not a lot. There's like garland and wreaths on some of the stores. Do Wizards celebrate Christmas? I've actually only been to Universal once before, one season before for Christmas. Last year I wasn't able to come because that was right after I had my surgery. But overall, I actually really do think that Universal does a good job with holiday decorations and holiday offerings. My favorite area, however, is definitely over here in New York. If you've never seen the Christmas parade that they do over here through the streets, definitely gotta see that. These huge balloons presented by Macy's, so it's definitely a must-do for the holiday season here at Universal. It actually runs till after Christmas, I think January 2nd, so that's gonna be my opportunity to come watch that because I'm not staying till nighttime today, and I'm leaving for the holidays, leaving out of town. So hopefully when I come back before the new year, I can watch that parade. Plus the decorations over here in New York are the best in all of Universal. These actually honestly compete with the decorations over at Disney. So many decorations, so cool. And then you got the huge tree down at the end of the street. This street right here is actually my favorite one that leads right to the Transformers. And then all the way back by the arcade. This street is the best, where the Blues Brothers play, actually just right over here. But like I said, it doesn't really do it justice. You really need to come here at nighttime to get the full experience with the lights. Looks like Mummy's only at a 25-minute wait right now in the middle of the day on a weekend, so that tells you right there there's not a lot of people over here. And then here we get the view of the huge tree. Oh, they telling me to get out of the way over here. Something's about to happen. Uh-oh, we getting jiggy. The lemur's turning up. I'm not sure that I understand the connection between Madagascar and Christmas time, but maybe there was a Christmas Madagascar movie that I'm unaware of. But we get a close look of this massive tree right here. This is actually bigger than any tree at Disney World. I think this is the biggest tree probably in Orlando, to be honest. Yeah, there must be a Madagascar Christmas special movie or whatever, because they got the penguin dudes over here. We've got the lion and the hippo down that way. That's something that I was unaware of, but yeah, I can't get over this tree. This tree is so big. All right, let's come into the Christmas tribute store. Have not been in here yet. They always do so good with all of the tribute stores, so I know that this one's gonna be amazing. First room over here, they got this huge nutcracker that looks really cool. It's like we're in Santa's workshop, I think. This is where the elves are working to build everybody's toys. And it actually smells amazing in here. It smells like gingerbreads. If we look up this way, we see more nutcrackers down that way, and we can actually see some of the toys going by on that side. We see that there's still wood that haven't been painted yet. If we look that way, that's how they paint them. They just run it through this little wall right here. That's how it gets painted. And then they just get packaged into the gift boxes, and then off to all the children of the world. A little Easter egg up there with these blocks. It says tribute. Oh, wow, first room right here. Really awesome. Here's the nice and naughty list from Santa Claus. Do you guys see your names up here? All right, next room. Earl the Squirrel's Christmas Curious Museum and Emporium. I don't know what's up with this Earl the Squirrel guy, but there's been a lot of talk about him lately. I think is this Earl? That must be Earl. So this room is all about Earl, but in here it smells like cinnamon glazed almonds, cinnamon glazed pecans. They got fresh roasted nuts over here, so that's what I'm smelling. It smells really good in here as well. And of course in here, this is where you can buy the treats that they usually have at the tribute store. Oh, and if you look up, I see the Grinch up here. And then we roll down this hallway. I think we got one more room. It says the Whoville Sanitation Department is this way. Mount Crumpet Substation. Let's see. Oh yeah, we definitely in Mount Crumpet. It's very cold in here. There's the Grinches. That's all the things he stole right there. Those are all your presents, Whoville. But it's really cool. They got all the Grinch attire in here. If you want to dress up like the Grinch in 85-degree weather, you can get that right there. It's just amazing how they turn these rooms into these different themes. Like the last time, this was completely different. Halloween themed. It was a Jurassic Park theme. And we've got one more room down here. It looks like we can Ice Palace. Oh, this is a Harry Potter theme. This is a Harry Potter theme room. They did this room completely different. I can't even recognize this room from the others. Like I can recognize how they kind of transformed the other ones, but this room looks nothing like it did. Kind of looks like we're in Elsa's Frozen Ice Palace. Some Harry Potter fans are gonna have to describe to me what Christmas time is like in the Harry Potter universe. And then as we're leaving, there's a little bit of fake snow. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the tiniest little snowflakes are falling around me right now as I'm leaving. And that was a really good tribute store. One of the best tribute stores that I've seen them do. Probably that one was tied with the Jurassic Park one that they did. Those two were probably my favorite. I think this one might be the best ever. Maybe recency bias, but I don't know. That was really good. But that's pretty much all that's over here at Universal Studios for Christmas. Now let's head over to Islands of Adventure, see what they got over there. All right, and here we are. We made it to Islands of Adventure. For some reason, I thought that I remembered there would be more holiday decorations over here in the port of entry. There's really not a whole lot. So I know most of the Christmas things over here in Islands of Adventure are that way for Whoville, but I'm gonna do that last. So let's go this way and see if there's anything else. Spider-Man posted 35 minutes. The Hulk was only 20 minutes, which is really surprising. I did not expect the crowds to be like this.
Ding dong, ding dong, ring the Hogwarts bell. Ding dong, ding dong, toss the Christmas bell. Christmas, ding dong, make the Christmas morning bright. Fly high across the sky, light the Christmas, light the Christmas, light the Christmas, light the Christmas lights.
The Wizarding World is really the only spot so far that I've seen some holiday decorations so far, which makes sense. You can't really put Christmas in a Jurassic Park and a Marvel universe. I think the Christmas decorations here actually look better than in Diagon Alley. I'm very glad that the days of the virtual queue for Hagrid's are gone, because man, trying to get a virtual queue for this ride back in the day was almost impossible. Still got walls boarded up around here. Poseidon's Fury, they do have some scaffolding going on in the back over there, probably restoring the outside of this massive building. They gotta open this at some point. Either they're gonna open it or they're gonna announce something brand new that's gonna go into here, because the Lost Continent right now is kind of just a walkway. There's nothing really to do in here. This is the attraction, Poseidon's Fury. Maybe they are converting the show into something brand new, which I think will be pretty cool. I do like Poseidon's Fury, the show, but I wouldn't mind having a new show with some new cool special effects. If you didn't know, Shrek 4D is officially going to be done at Universal. They're closing that permanently pretty soon. Also Fear Factor, we already knew this, but that is done forever. So it looks like Universal's future is very exciting with the opening of Epic Universe, plus all the things that they can do with Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. So a lot of cool things coming to Universal. All right, now finally heading into our last spot of the day, the Merry Merry Seuss Landing. The Seuss Village has turned into Christmas Wonderland for the holiday season. Over here is probably the best holiday decorations. Over here at New York and Universal Studios do the best with the holiday decorations at Universal. All the characters always come out. There's the Cat in the Hat walking by over there. We got some Who's. Got some Who's talking to some guests, some very tall Who's. She's got a Louis Vuitton bag. That's pretty funny. Other Who's down here. Uh-oh. A couple of these Who's don't have their noses. Oh yeah, this is the best area for Christmas at Universal, especially for kids, all the characters and everything. And of course, the Grinch show that they do over here is really good. And speaking of the Grinch, he's actually in here. You can meet the Grinch right inside of here, and he's really funny. I've never met him before, but I've seen tons of people's photos and videos, and these people who play the Grinch are really good, as well as all the people from Whoville actually. And I didn't even know, but the carousel, the Seuss carousel is all boarded up. They got scaffolding up inside the carousel itself. It looks like they are doing some big refurbishment in there. But the Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular is straight down this way. I'm actually not going to be seeing this today. Like I said, I'm gonna try to come back to Universal before the new year, before all of the everything gets taken away for the holiday season, and I'll definitely watch this because this is one of the best shows at Universal. It's actually a pretty cool Christmas tree that they have there, showing some sort of lights, projections on this. I can't really see what exactly is going on here because it's sunny outside. All right guys, that's gonna conclude my day here at Universal. Had a good time. Want to come back. I told you guys I want to come back and watch the parade, do the Whoville, all that stuff. I want to do that before everything goes away. I think everything goes away like on January 3rd. So I have one more opportunity. I'm leaving out of town in a week, so I have one more shot when I come back. But if you guys enjoy the video, a like would definitely be appreciated down below. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. And I appreciate each and every one of you for watching the videos. Especially shout out my producers. Thank y'all so much. And I'll see you guys on the next video.